Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Horizon. We're about to do this Relic Ruin that we've had in the back burner for a while because we couldn't do it. Because we didn't have the thing to do this, which we have now.
I should take a look at it.
Oh fuck, wrong button. Oh fuck off, game.
Vines are clearing up.
Okay.
Great.
Wait, where do we put it? Oh. Huh. Assuming we can't jump there. I'm assuming that's why. Yeah. Is it right? Like, yeah, can we like not get this out of here then? There's like nothing.
Need to create some distance first.
There's like nothing there, right?
What does this do?
Oh, wait, what? Oh, I didn't even see that.
I'm surprised this thing works. After all this time. Uh-oh. Door's closing.
Okay, I think I kind of get it.
This could be useful.
Oh, never mind.
Door's locked. Looks like it needs a key module. Well, the door's closed. So now I'm locked in. Let's hope there's a way out. That's no good. I'll use the pullcaster on that. Maybe it can still move. Okay, now what to do with you?
Okay, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. I mean, like, I think this is... Oh, what the fuck? Why is this so much quicker? Whatever. Oh, can I make that jump? Oh, okay, I see it. We go from here. Of course. That's this game.
Well, can't expect everything to hold up in this place, I guess. How am I gonna get up there now?
Oh, okay. Fuck. Again, like, we're only gonna do these, like, what, 3 missions I think we have? Before we go and do main story quest again.
Key module. I'll find a use for you.
Yes, I wonder where. Oh, fuck off.
I think I have what I need to open this door. There.
Okay. I get it.
What's in here?
I assume it's... Oh, is it not just back? Wait. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. This is bigger than I thought it was. I thought it'd just be like those 2 rooms. This is kind of perfect. So I get it.
Looks like I'm back on the other side of the big door.
So that's all we need
Now's
to
my chance.
do. Oh shit, is it going too far? Or is it not supposed to? Oh, maybe it's supposed to do that. Huh. Is it? Are we just supposed to bring it over here? I was thinking we're supposed to slam it there and then climb up. Is that possible though?
Hurry to get to the other side. Yep, that's stuck.
Oh, I guess not. Oh, fuck. So what am I missing now then?
This'll break my fall.
Huh, I'm confused then.
find a way to reach the relic, but how? Better move quickly.
So is this not what I'm supposed to do?
Okay. That should keep the door open.
Oh, it is. Okay. There we go. We got it.
Got another ornament. Stemmer will be interested in this. I should give it to him the next time I see him.
Oh, what else is here? Is that not how you're supposed to do it, though? It makes it seem like it's not, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, this is the other mission. So we have 3 different locations we have to go to. Alright. So I think when doing this quest, I might as well listen to podcasts.
It kind of reminds me of the Angelina thing again, though, right?
I realized I showed up in the entire episode.
I want this to happen. It's not happening, so let me go complain about it and tell, right? So that way, if it don't happen, I can be like, well, I ain't want it to happen. No way, whatever. But also, maybe I can buy me some good grace here. I remember in the Elizabeth Tribal Council, that even came up, where it was just like, in the worst case scenario here, this person stays, and I did them a favor, and so maybe he's like,
there's like 3 different mounts.
He got a little pouty, I feel, maybe.
Okay, so you feel like that, strategically, maybe Alec didn't want to pull the plug on this thing, and then, was feeling guilty about it.
Yeah, you're like, I wouldn't hate if Christian was still here. Because you got to remember, Alec is the biggest threat after Christian as far as the men go from a lot of people's point of view. Like, no one's saying John Hennigan is a threat. I mean, maybe it comes up, but, Alec knows that, his days are number 2. And so as long as he can keep saying, hey, go after Christian, maybe it benefits him to be in there. Also, it's the strike force, remember? He likes the strike force. This is a part of his strike force, so he just kind of ratted him out a little bit.
All right, so we're going to start to see Nick and Davey try to figure out what to do. Now, Davey has an idol. Nick has the vote steal. Christian is on the chopping block, and they're talking about what's the move here? How do we save Christian? What should we do?
We'll be able to install the reboot code.
Well, I think Davey's mulling over, because I don't think he's even told Nick about his idol at this point. And the steal a vote, I think, won't really help him at this point, so Davey's kind of like, well, I guess I gotta do it myself. And it makes the move to save Christian.
Yeah. It's funny that Davey and Christian have almost no scenes together in the entire show. I think they have one conversation that we see on camera. That's just the 2 of them. But Davey is like, I must protect this man at all costs. He is like Christian's Mr. Saver, bro. This gentleman is going nowhere. Not on my watch.
I think in this moment he kind of has to, though. They need the numbers in their favor, but yeah, he loves him some Christian in this season apparently, because for no reason we're like, well, why would Davey care that much? He kind of took one for the team here, I think. But yeah, I didn't even notice that till you said it. There's not a lot of Davey-Christian interaction throughout the season. You kind of wonder if they were allies at all. Maybe Davey never gets fully on board with the Gabby thing either, like Carl. Because remember, Davey and Carl can't work with Gabby. Christian can't not work with Gabby. So it's like, well, we're torn. I can't come over there. I can't play with you because Carl gonna be like, why can't we just get out like Gabby? So anybody who was in on the just compete, they gotta go. And Davey, he was blindsided there too, so he has reason not to trust her, and she's tied to Christian.
Yeah. All right. Anything else before we go to this tribal council?
So what's left then?
Yeah. So Jason, do you remember when Angelina's doing her pouting as usual? And because, this time in particular, she's the decoy. There's really nothing she can do here. And then Dan does the most curious thing that I've ever heard. But listen, if they play an idol or something, I'll just save you. Why? Jason, why? Why would Dan give up his idol to save Angelina in this moment when they have a definitive lead right now?
Dan's feeling himself because he now has 2 idols. And I think he also feels like, what's the odds that Christian's going to have an idol? I'll just tell Angelina this and, to make her feel calm. He did not foresee Davey playing an idol for Christian.
Yeah,
Because you can see it at tribal council when Angelina turns to him, and he's just like, I don't know. It takes a lot of stern looks from Angelina to get Dan to pull his idol out of his pocket.
Yeah,
he was not expecting that.
It's the jacket energy all over again. It's like, Dan, can I have your idol? Dan.
Yeah,
Dan,
but
please.
he says yes, and he has the immunity necklace in this episode.
I wouldn't have given it to her. Like, I understand the numbers would have been close. I would not have done it. I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have, because you have the immunity necklace and an idol that no one knows about.
Yeah.
Like, you giving that up for Angelina? She will betray you. She's going to betray you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it also ended up being a waste of an idol when we get to the Tribal Council. So at Tribal Council, all of the Goliaths, they don't have enough votes to split against the 5 Davids that are left, so they go all in on Christian. He plays his idol, or Davey plays the idol for Christian, and then, this was ingenious at the time, the Davids split their vote, knowing that Dan had the idols from getting the information that I believe that who tells them? Mike tells Nick and Nick tells Christian. They split the votes. This was like a big deal that the side that has less numbers actually split the vote against the side that has more numbers. They put 3 votes on John, 2 votes in Angelina. Angelina's votes are nullified, and the mayor of Slamtown goes home.
Dan lost his partner in crime here for Angelina, and you hate to see it.
Yeah, again, there were 3 votes on John that he could have saved John, but that playing the idol on Angelina wouldn't have done anything. Even if Angelina got her 2 votes, John still was going to go home.
Should have played it for your friend.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this is a fun tribal council. I believe AJ Mass referred to Nick as the mad scientist that season, and so because of things like this, right? They're gonna figure out whatever way you can finagle a vote, they're gonna figure it out or something like that. I don't know the math types off the top of my head. It's been a couple seasons.
It's been a minute. I've watched both of Nick's seasons in the last 4 days from doing these podcasts, and so Nick is a little bit of he doesn't really have the reputation of being the Survivor nerd, but he does tend to know what to do with the advantages. He was also, I think he got burned more than anybody of being the person that was hoarding the fire tokens when they turned out to not be meaningful at all. I think that really screwed him over. He has the chip lead at the end of the game, and it turns out that it was actually worth nothing. So he's the person that is saying, hey, we need to split the vote. Obviously he's going to be a key person in figuring out how to use the advantages. It ends up fitting really well into the narrative of the season that he is the David that knows how to use the slingshot, and he's going to use it to great effect here. This episode and the next episode, other than Nick winning immunities down the stretch, this is Nick's highest points in the game.
100%. And down the stretch of the season, he talks about how big of a fan he is. I don't think we really knew how big a fan he was until then, but he definitely knows what he's doing with the different things he's given. And it's evidence with that, with the quote unquote Infinity Gauntlet scene in the next episode where they bring all their powers together.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, it's really 2 great back-to-back boots here for John and then for Dan to go out. John is, this was a really fun night. I just remember watching the episode live after the votes like came out for Angelina, like, I have no idea who's going to go home. Like, this is like really exciting. And they pull out the John votes, and the mayor of Slamtown goes home. After
Rob.
Yes.
Before you move on, I have to listen. Every time we get to one of these Angelina-isms, I'm going to call it out.
Please.
So, my favorite thing about Angelina this time, because she has so many hits. I'm telling you, this is the coach of the season. This is what Debbie thought she was. Okay, so there's coach.
No, I know.
This is the coach of the season, not the jacket. The coach. So basically, there's a moment where Christian is talking at the tribal council because the Davids are downtrodden, they're tired of being lied to and all this other stuff. And Christian's talking about his threat level and saying, like, you know what, I should have managed my threat level better. It's my fault that I'm in this position. But you know what? We swapped tribes. I've made friends. I'm a Slamtonian now. I'm part of this. And Angelina's like, well, actually, that makes you a bigger threat. He's like, well, Angelina, do you have something else to say about me being a threat? Do you want me to be a bigger threat? She's like, no, that's not what I was trying to do. He's like, yes, you were. She's like, no, I was just highlighting how what you said made you a bigger threat. He said, yes, and I'm saying that you don't need to do that right now. It's like every time she does something, she needs to let you know that that's exactly what she's doing. And then she acts like, but it's completely innocent. I didn't mean that. Like, no, Angelina, this is why people are about to not vote for you. It's moments like this are getting, like when Christian snaps at you, right? That's when you're like, okay, maybe I stepped over the line a little bit.
I did love how he told her to shut the hell up in his best Christian way.
He spoke robotics to her and told her to shut up. Natalia told him to shut up in the real way. Christian, said it in like JavaScript or something.
So after that tribal council, everybody is pumped up. That Davey is so funny. He's like, he comes back. He's like, all right, everybody, come on. It's season 37. Let's all be good sports about this. But in confessional, he's like, oh my God, I'm gonna put the jacket on. Can you believe this? I'm so pumped.
Oh, there we go.
Those machines.
So weird.
Season's full of jackets. And Davey's been walking around wearing Pat's shirt, and nobody said nothing. Davey's just been collecting all this. You want to talk about Infinity Gauntlet? Davey's collecting these Infinity Stones from everybody. Every time he don't tell nobody he wants to steal it. He just steals it. Like, who's going home today? Okay. Yeah.
On the stretcher, he's like, Pat. You don't need that shirt, Pat? You're not gonna need that where you going, Pat.
That's who pushed him on the boat.
Off your body right here.
Yeah, that's who pushed him. It was Nick and Davey. They were like, Nick, you might be going home, and I want that jacket.
You better get on this nice warm medevac helicopter. You don't need that.
You don't need that.
Okay, so Gabby is trying to pull Allison in. This is going to be the first part of Kara and Alec and Allison maybe, potentially going off with the David. That's the thing that's happening right now, because Kara is, at this point, Chappelle, sick of Dan.
Yeah. Normally when people have this much of a lead, they don't have these moments, right? We see people like crying out on the beach when their number one ally goes home, who they've been like tied to all the time. But Dan is out there like, what did Sandra say? Looking up at the stars, trying to figure out what happened, what went wrong. Because he's not like, man, that was a crazy play. He's like, Kara ain't even down here talking to me. She's up there talking to Alec. What's that about? He hasn't said anything about the game. He's like, wow, that was wild what happened, but my Kara's sitting over there. I've been down here pouting and she ain't came to see me. Like, Dan, this is the first sign. You might want to start to, I'm not saying say your goodbyes, but this is the first of many, moments that you're gonna look back at on TV and be like, why did I act like that behind this woman?
Yep.
This is like one of the best breakup scenes in Survivor. Like, as Kara's leaving the beach, she's like, yeah, that's it. I'm out of here on this guy.
Yeah. She's not about his other idol.
Yeah, she does not. See, that's the thing. We rarely see breakups on Survivor that continue to be on the game. So it's like, you break up with somebody, then you're still forced to live with them, And so we see that sometimes in Big Brother, and it's always awkward. But for sure, on Survivor, she's like, okay, He's too damn emotional for me. Y'all, he got idols. Matter of fact, he got 2 of them. You know what? He got 3 idols. Five idols. Can we just get Dan this? Like, can we get him now? Like, Kara, what happened? I don't know. He's just he getting out my face. Get out of my face. Dang, can I breathe? So yeah, this is it. This is the breakup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So all right, Kara, Alec, and Allison are talking about they're gonna maybe go with the Davids and vote against Dan. But after Alec wins immunity, Allison is when they get the letters on the reward. Although she's not one of the people that goes on the reward. So Allison's like, what are we doing? We can't go with them. Let's stick with the Goliaths.
Yeah, it's one of many flip-flops from, let's get inter-tribal thing going. Like, no, let's change our mind, stick with the Goliaths.
Yeah, and the Davids are all like having a Davids meeting, or sorry, the Goliaths are having a Goliaths meeting, and the Davids are noticing what's going on. Nick Wilson in particular seems very upset that these Goliaths are lying to our faces right now.
He's calling them idiots. Like, look at these idiots. So stupid. You stupid face idiot. Stupid idiot Goliath, I hate you. Like, and he's saying this for no reason. They're just walking around. He's like, I hate your stupid face. Like, he's pouting. Gabby's pouting. Nick's pouting. They're just tired of having to pull rabbits out of their heads to survive every week. And I don't blame them. But yeah, Nick is not happy in this spot at all.
Yeah. And so the Davids get together and they start talking about all of the advantages that they have. Christian has also found a hidden immunity idol in this episode. So as they talk it through, Christian has the hidden immunity idol, Nick has the vote steal, and Uncle Carl has the idol nullifier. Bing, bing.
What a great moment where they all realize that they're going to come out of their lowly David existences and, finally triumph once and for all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the caveat here is that they still have to figure out whose idol who to play the idol nullifier on, right? Like, so they know that, like, Dan has an idol, but is he gonna play it for himself? You have to play this correctly so it'll work. I do like when Christian is looking for the idol, because in past seasons people look for idols and they say, I searched the whole island. But when Christian does it, we get a whole breakdown of the quadrants of the island.
First search.
Yeah, and I'm like, if this is anybody else, this is a 2-second conversation. But since this is Christian and they love this narrator, they're like, give it to him. Let him have it. Tell us, because we see Davey and Nick constantly searching for idols. Like, constantly. We don't ever get the diagram from above, like lighting up the quadrants and showing his pathing. Very entertaining.
A Christian strategy, it says, instead of looking for the idol a lot in one area, I'm going to look for the idol a little bit in all of the different areas. So he checked Sector 1, Sector 2. Finally, I guess the third place he went, he found the idol and ends up having the advantage.
These idols and stuff is like why there's no straightforward vote for a long time in this season, right? Like, all of these are blindsides largely because, who could have counted on this? This is our first idol nullifier, right? We end up getting another one in Island of the Idols, I guess, for Janet. Yeah. This is not our first steal of vote.
It also shows up in season 40. It does not get played.
Yeah, so this is like one that we're gonna see later on because it works so well here. I think if they miss, then we probably don't ever get an idol nullifier again.
It was a 1 in a million shot that it worked because more often than not, you're gonna get like what happened in season 39 with the idol nullifier. Janet has the idol at the final 5. Oh, last night I can use it. Gonna play my idol, and so then the people that are like, oh, we gotta block Janet. It's like 4 against 1. We're trying to get Janet out. Let's nullify Janet's idol. She ends up going home because the idol, Dean's idol nullifier. Here, the way it works is that I believe there are 6 Goliaths in the game at this point and 5 Davids, but because of Nick's vote steal, he steals Allison's vote, which she did not appreciate. Again, just another insult to injury for Dr. Allison in this season. She's like, oh, I wasn't expecting this. That so can steal my vote. Like, it's just and then I thought I was being good at the vote tonight.
I'm a little flattered and offended.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, it's like the most professional outrage. It's like, my word, how dare you? I did not foresee this coming, but I guess I would like to play the game. It would be nice if I got the chance to play the game and would like to vote to show, loyalty to my, Allison, it's okay. Break that wall down, cut them out. It's okay. Tell them to kiss your ass. Like, God damn it, Nick. Like, you gotta, show some motion here.
So because of the vote steal, it actually flipped it from where the group that was in the minority became the majority and was able to use the vote steal against the group that was now the minority, and then it ends up working to great effect here. But almost in any other situation, it's gonna be sort of like, sit down, Kelly Wentworth.
Well, yeah, the numbers had to be right. The target had to be right. Because, no matter what, if you put the nullifier on Dan and that Dan's your target, there's no way he can escape that. It doesn't matter if he has idol or not, if he does at this point. But, the numbers work out and his idol gets nullified. The look on his face was this chef's kiss. So sweet.
Yep.
And the best part of Dan getting voted out is his exit confessional where he's like, I bet it was Kara who voted against me.
Might as well just do this, even though we're over 30, alright?
Number one, but also, what? Like, it was so funny. Like, it must have been Kara. I knew it. I knew she hated me. I just knew it. Like, I don't know how long he stewed on that one, but I hope somebody came to Ponderosa very quickly and was like, no, that's not what happened. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
in fairness,
she wanted you out, but she did not actually.
Yeah, Kara and Alec voted for Angelina to try to make it seem like, oh, we really were with the Davis, with which Angelina, to her credit, snuffs out when they get back to camp immediately.
To her credit, Rob, that's her move. She literally, that's the jacket move. Like, oh, I voted with you, Natalie. Give me a jacket.
That's true. You're doing
maybe I ain't,
my move to me?
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. What are you talking about? Right.
That's my move.
Doing me is what got me here. Yeah, she don't play no games. Angelina knew what this. She know what's up.
Yeah. This was another great episode, another great tribal council, Jason, and the season is firing at all cylinders at this point.
So this one's
Oh, 100%. We got flips, flops, blindsides, advantages being used correctly. Like, we wait all, whole Survivor season to get advantages working well, working all at the same time, not wasted. Like steal a vote, aka Steven Fishback. But we wait all this time for these things to be used correctly, and they were used greatly here.
All right, we get to our 2-hour episode, and it's another classic, another really good one. We get back with Angelina is mad at Alec and Kara trying to do her move. She says, "Don't let them in." Okay, she's like gonna work with this. She's ready to jump ship, work with the Davids.
Rob, the sun don't even come up.
Yeah.
She go to Christian in the nighttime. She does the same thing again. Like, Christian, I'm so sorry. This is exactly what I was like. Angelina, dang, the body ain't even cold yet. Like, she does. That's one of her moves. She will run to you and just be like, listen, I'm so sorry. That's Angelina. She can't help herself, and she knows it. She definitely says that throughout the season. Like, I know I'm a little over enthusiastic sometimes. Like, this is one of those moments.
Yeah. Nick is gonna find a clue to go to the idol. Him and Davey again working together. He has a thing where he has to go at nighttime. Jason, I feel like this is like the worst way that they have people go look for idols. Like, nobody ever gets caught. I mean, Jeremy had to do this in Survivor Second Chance. Somebody else had
Noble had to do it too, right?
Who?
Noble? Chris Noble?
Yeah. Well, he had to go to like a whole separate idol, like island.
Yeah, he had to like leave the island. But it's just like go for a walk at nighttime. Like, who's looking for Nick in the middle of the night?
Davey's like, he assigns Davey to cover him. Like, what's Davey going to say? Like, Oh, he went to pee. I don't know, but I do like one of the things I really like about this season. Like I think Chappelle said earlier, like they're doing a lot of different things with the idols. Like they're making you find out challenges, making you go different spots, and making you get a big ass ladder, go 80 feet. So that's one of the definite good things about this season is they're not just put down there an idol. They're making you work for it a little bit.
I like a world where Alec gets up and is like, "Hey, where's Nick?" And Davey's like, "We'll go back to sleep. You're dreaming." And he's like, "No, I think I'll go to that island." He's like, "No, wait." And he just
Nick went home. He's not coming back.
Yeah, like, who is Nick? I don't understand. He like starts twirling that sticky. He's like, "Look, yeah." I got Taekwondo. Don't you want to see it?
Just max it out. Fuck it.
Like, there was nothing you could do here. Like, instead of run and tackle him, had he just actually gone looking for him.
Yeah. All right, so here we get our reward challenge where I believe that we get letters from home here in the reward.
How'd that go?
Yeah, but this is not the most notable thing about this reward. They all go and eat like they ain't never ate before.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Raps.
they eat, they drink, they tear these raps up. And for all of these, a lot of these people are fans of the show, you know, and at a very early time in Survivor, it's clear you do not pick out on the reward challenge because it will hurt you later on in the game. You do not get drunk on reward challenges because you will pay the price. Rob, you famously...
Should we stop this?
All of the land gods
got drunk and then woke up the next day
now
and
to
said,
send
Jenna.
out the reboot signal. What does this mean? A new beginning. Gaia told me this would happen. To all of them. Do, T, So, and the rest. She called it a reboot sequence. But I didn't think it would be so beautiful. Soon the land gods will return to tilling the soil as they once did.
Zoe, the chorus wants a word.
Of course they do.
Do you want me to come?
No need. I'll just tell them that our lands will soon bloom again. Who are they to argue? Find me later, and I'll tell you how it went.
Good luck.
Okay, want something. So, what else I want to do? This. We'll grab that mission, whatever it is. Oh yeah, I forgot when we first came here, the music was playing, wasn't it? I mean, it stopped. Come on. Okay.
Hey, Lloyd. I hear you've been making quite the impression on the clan lands. Saving the desert clan from itself, forcing the commander Takote out of hiding, defending the grove from Regala.
I didn't do it alone.
The humble words of a true warrior.
Is something wrong?
No. Yes. There's this song I want to play, one of my own making, but it's hopeless. I'm just never going to get the sound right.
What makes you say that?
Back in the clan lands, the Sky Clan built instruments that cast sound to sky and across the mountains. They use long-leg throats to make them bellow with the sound of metal. It's how they communicate between villages. Combining that sound with the Utarus would create a melody unlike anyone's ever heard before. but I won't be hunting for any long legs anytime soon.
For now, you should try the Metal Weaver again. They might have some new piece you can use.
Right.
This song means a lot to him, doesn't it?
It does, which is why I'm getting him that machine part. It'll be a surprise. The Utaru say that's the best way to receive a gift.
Is there a long leg around here?
As it happens, one has been troubling some villages southwest of here. You be doing me and Plainsong a favor by getting rid of it. Interested?
Maybe. Tell me more about this long leg.
It's a particularly nasty one. Looks different too. Tainted like the lands around here used to be. It protects a group of machines that overran a small outpost southwest of Plainsong. Its call is easy enough to track, but if it spots us, it'll call reinforcements faster than you can draw your bow. Take it out with the rest of those machines.
Now that
Plainsong has one less problem to deal with, and Corey gets to play his melody.
Oh shit, wrong. But I didn't know the Austrian fiber podcast would come out.
If I make my way down there, I'd like to help.
I appreciate that. I'll head southwest and see if I can pick up a trail.
Okay. The music in metal. Level 20, so that's not really anything. I forgot, did I ever? I just realized I never did install the patch, did I? I'm a fucking idiot. I'll probably do that in between this and the next episode. What do I want to do here? With 10. Wait, what's going on? I think the game glitched out. Where, yeah, there's no audio here. And also my controller isn't rumbling anymore. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna... I mean, actually, that's pretty useful. Let's do that. Do that. Alright, so where's this at? It's over there. It's like right outside the city. Alright, we'll just climb back down, I guess. I don't think it's worth fast traveling or anything. There's nowhere to really fast travel to. Oh, now the rumbling's back.
Here I come.
And now it's gone again. Whatever, I'll install the patch either way. So, I'll be back. Another episode. That might be the last episode. Oh no, maybe I can do 2, 3 more. We'll see. Yeah, for now, thanks for watching.